Hello, everybody, and welcome to Nerd Asylum by Night, which is the Nerd Asylum's Vampire 5th Edition actual play charity stream benefiting Riley Children's Hospital. Thank you for your patience. We had some technical difficulties, but now we're up and running and we are ready to go with tonight. So, if you want to help us reach our goal and donate to affect the stream in real time, there's a link that is below the stream. Will also be in chat, and if you're watching this in the future on YouTube, it will be in the description. So, last time on our wonderful guest episode, after discovering her friend and touchstone had been embraced, Lindsay took her friend Tony to their friend Dave and went to confront her sire, Nicholas, who she is certain is behind it. When she confronted him, he had backup that she was not expecting in the form of a Nosferatu named Corpse, the one who is responsible for taking her voice as a mortal. It was a fight. She held her own. But ultimately, between the two of them, she was staked and taken away to a place that she only vaguely has an idea of where she is, and has been locked in a box and dropped into some water. Meanwhile, the rest of the coterie recovered at Hank and Gideon's house for a moment, realized that Lindsay was gone, got a call from Dave, who was panicked, and they went to Dave's, figured out that she had gone to confront Nicholas, and went to the aesthetic photography, Nicholas's haven, just in time to see the remains of the struggle that had been there. Where we last left off, they were still investigating. And to finish out the night, Prada, who Lucian had called to get a favor in, sent over one of his associates, a kindred named Latro, the short, red-headed man that they had met at Elysium previously. He takes a look at the evidence, what's been left at the scene, asks what Lucian and Basil know, and Victor, if Victor becomes homid form again, he may still be a wolf at that point because he does not have any clothes.
He will be sniffing around the area, and if any questions are directed to him, like with the very intent, like if this person is like, I do need answers from this individual here, pointing at the wall, he would turn
I don't think he realizes that you're a Garu. I think he realizes that you're a giant dog there and that you're something, but he doesn't think about the fact that you might be able to testify.
Okay, yeah.
But Latro cannot give you anything conclusive. He does tell you that they will have eyes on this building and have it under lockdown for the rest of the night and the rest of the day. As you guys leave for the night, as it is getting close to dawn, you spot a rather familiar looking motorcycle off to the side in one of the alleyways. It's Damien, one of Morticia's guys, and he tells you that she has put him on this building to keep eyes on it, and others are trying to do what they can to find info on Nicholas or Lindsay's whereabouts. After asking my lovely players what they were doing during the next day, Victor and Basil contact anyone that they know who may be able to help. Lucian asked Jessica to do what research she can on Nicholas during the day. Victor returned home, slept, probably got some clothes on, I would hope.
Yeah, he would not be wandering around the daytime, you know.
And he approached some of the elders of his tribe to see what help they could give him. And as night falls once again over the city of Heligdom, we're going to pick back up inside of the box. As the entrapped kindred finds herself in her waking nightmare again. Screaming.
Wake up screaming.
And it's not even a real scream, it's a hoarse scream.
Mm-hmm. That if I tried to do it, I'd probably fuck up my voice.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not going to make you do that. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself.
I think first thing, do you a rouse check?
Yes. Actually, all of my kindred make a rouse check for me. Y'all can just put in chat what you get.
Pass.
Okay.
I don't think Lucian did though.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha.
Gonna try and calm down. A little bit.
You know what? You know what? Roll willpower for me.
Roll 2 dice.
No, you're
Oh,
it
I'm
refreshed.
back up.
Remember, we said that it refreshes each night.
Oh, I have.
You have 5 black dice.
Because that's resolve and composure, right?
Yes. Yes.
I need to get some of that shit up so I can be more calm
More calm.
in box situations.
What did you get? 0? You're gonna be screaming for a little while longer.
Okay.
Probably tearing at the inside of that box.
And probably at myself, for completely honest. After, I don't know, 2 hours.
It's gonna take you a while, but eventually, you don't have a really good sense of time in here.
Nope.
Other than the fact that you've woken up and you know that somehow it must be nighttime. Eventually, you don't know how long, you get a hold of yourself.
I want to try and have a premonition about where I am.
Okay, give me a rouse check and resolve an aspects.
Success.
Jesus.
Listen, I failed my willpower. Let me have this. Resolve and aspects. I need 1 red die. 2.
So you try to calm yourself down, do what you normally do, look beyond to get a vision the way you've learned to do over the past month or so, couple of months. It's hard because you keep seeing corpse. You keep seeing flashes of what happened the night before. Flashes of Nicholas. Flashes of Tony. You remember the aquarium that you passed by when Corpse was bringing you up the stairs to put you into the box. You remember that it was in some sort of lobby. It was nice. It was beautiful. The aquarium itself was massive. It took up most of the room. Your vision when you finally manage to settle and get it, your vision sort of zooms out almost. And you get a sense of the chest that you're in and the fact that it seems to be amongst other settings. It looks like you're next to a fabricated pirate ship. Almost in the center of this aquarium. Tucked right up against it. You don't get far enough to see outside of the building. But you get some details about the inside, namely the stairs that surround the aquarium. There seems to be a very professional waiting room style of furniture that's in this room. There is a desk up on that second level above the aquarium. It seems to be like a reception desk.
Cool. When I come back to myself.
And screaming.
Oh no.
No, I'm kidding.
I think that's trying not to at this point. I'm I'm going to pull out my phone, which has been off.
Mhm.
Turn it on.
It takes so long for these cell phones to turn on. And when it does, you see that you have 9% battery.
Fuck. I'm gonna feel around in the box because I know that he threw something in with me.
Mhm, mhm,
I'm gonna find the old phone.
mhm. You find the steak as well.
I break that. Break the stake.
You can try.
You know what? You're right. I will just
There's not a
Well-
lot of room in here, and also you don't have a lot of strength.
toss it toward. I have quite a bit of strength, honey.
Okay, okay.
But I'm gonna just like toss it towards my feet, get it away from me.
Mhm.
And then I will. Is the Nokia on?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. I will pull up Basil's number in my phone and dial it in the Nokia.
Okay. We'll get to that in a moment. Meanwhile, Lucian and Basil waking up at the shop as night falls. Both of you have a message on your phones from Prada.
I'm gonna check the message.
It says, "Meet me at the Historical Society ASAP."
I'm gonna find Basil immediately and just wave my phone at him.
I think they almost run into each other in the doorway. As Lucien has his phone up and Basil's just like, yeah. All right.
Shall we call Victor?
Yeah. Get in the car. You can call him on the way.
I immediately head towards the car. Is Jessica in the shop currently?
Yeah, because she's been staying there.
I'm going to update her. Lock the doors. Don't let anybody in. We'll be back.
Yeah, of course. And when you told her what was going on the night before, waking her up in the middle of the night, essentially, she was groggy but very concerned about Lindsay. So, all right. So you get into the car, give Victor a call.
I think actually Victor, you guys will find Victor right next to Basil's card.
Already parked.
He's already right there. He's not dressing in his normal like business like. He seems more just
Ready for
street.
action.
Yeah, and he instead of having like that somewhat lighter tone, you even see like a bit of shadows in his face, like a very serious and just like not happy mood in his face. You got news?
Yeah. Historical Society.
Right.
Basil just getting in the car. Like, they better hurry the fuck up. Because...
All right. So you guys pile into Basil's car and peel out for the Historical Society. The place where this all began, quite honestly. Way back. When you guys pull in, there are two cars already in the parking lot. Not parked near each other. As you get out, start making your way towards the entrance, you see the door open and someone steps out, walking down the stairs towards one of the cars. It's Nicholas.
I'm going after him.
Oh, are you?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm going to feign stopping Basil. Oh, no, stop.
Oh, no, I missed. Oh.
Oh no.
I am going to make an attempt to stop Basil, just I am purposely failing that attempt.
Right. No, that's fine. So, Basil, are you trying to run up and punch the shit out of him, essentially?
Yeah, I'm gonna knife him. I'm gonna...
Oh! Oh!
Spicy.
I'm gonna blink my way over there and just...
All right. Oh, shit. Okay. Fuck.
Where's my stuff?
So that is dexterity or strength plus melee since you're using the knife. And then he's going to dodge. Because he also has
Good
celerity.
luck. All right.
Oh yeah, the dice.
That is a messy crit.
Oh. What's your total successes?
6.
7 with the messy. You blink over there, knife in hand. And as you go to stab, he's behind you. Well, that seems like an overreaction, don't you think?
He's gonna try and go for him again.
Okay. Let's do this again.
No, Basil, stop.
Victor is making his way there.
I'm gonna use a willpower. How many black dice can I reroll?
3, up to 3
Up
black
to
dice.
3. Can I use 2 willpower to reroll?
You can only use
More?
it once.
That's fine. Okay. 5.
Oh. You catch him off guard this time. He's quick, but this time you're quicker. And you manage to get him right up in the ribs in that nice suit that he's got. And he snarls.
Snarl back.
And he looks at you. And he starts to step back to do something. And then from the door you hear, Basil, stop.
His head's just gonna like whip to
It's
see who dare.
It's Prada. Standing there looking pissed.
I think Basil's got him, like still has the knife like buried up under, like in his stomach under his ribs, and he has a hand in his hair.
Mm-hmm.
Why should I fucking stop?
Just cut it out and come inside.
Poor choice
Yeah,
of words, Prada.
Cut it out, all right. He like pulls the knife out and he's gonna bring it up to his throat.
Nicholas lets you. Prada puts his hands out in front of him and says, "Don't make me make you stop."
Why should I stop?
I just need you to come inside.
No, you tell me right here and now.
Because we can't prove anything. If
You've seen everything.
If you're not careful, Lindsay's going to be the one to pay for this. Get inside.
He's gonna let go of Nicholas and then just like, kick him in the small of the back to the ground.
He stumbles, goes to a knee, but then stands up and dusts himself off and takes a second and looks at his suit, straightens himself up in his jacket. And then gives you a smirk. And then he turns and goes to his car. And Prada is holding the door open.
I'm gonna go after Nicholas. I'm not letting. He's right there.
Can I
We
stop?
fucking know.
Can I stop Basil?
Hang on.
Okay.
Making me use my Tremere shit.
He's right there.
I need you to roll stamina and composure for me.
I'm super composed.
Whew.
Sorry.
You're fine. I am also rolling.
Gather your dice before venturing forth.
I'm gonna use another willpower. Four.
Huh. Okay. As you turn to go for Nicholas again, you feel a weird sensation come over you. The beast in the back of your head snarls, not at Nicholas, just in general. And your hunger is going to go up by 1.
Okay.
The Lucian and Victor, you'd be able to see Prada not so subtly making these odd gestures with his hands. Don't.
As always, it's a pleasure, Nicholas, and I'm gonna head in towards the office.
I swear to God, Lucian.
Nicholas does not give you the time of day. He knows that Basil is coming for him, and he just continues to walk.
Basil just turns to Prada, and his face is, he's pissed.
Prada also has the most serious look you've ever seen him have.
This better be fucking good.
He gestures the 3 of you inside.
Question.
Mhm.
Can we see from over here the? God damn! I just forgot the word. I've been thinking it all this time. The number on the back and front of a car that indicates.
Oh, the license plate.
License. That's yeah.
Yeah, you'd be able to see the license plate.
Okay, I'll just gonna make a mental note of
Casually
it.
take a picture.
Just see
You
that.
wouldn't necessarily know which car, or I guess you'd have to, if you sat there and waited for Nicholas to go to his car, you could tell which one was his. Otherwise, it's a toss-up as to whether or not it's his or Prada's.
Gonna wait a bit longer. If I get like called by this new individual who I don't really recognize. No, wait, he was in the meeting, right? No, it was just the prince and the seneschal. No,
It was just the prince and the sheriff.
Sheriff,
This is the
that's right.
seneschal.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Then yeah, I'm just gonna wait, just watching until I see to which car it gets, unless I'm called in.
Oh, he's gesturing for all of you, but he's mostly looking at Basil.
I'm gonna go to the door.
And he holds it for you. Just casually take a picture and
Just quick picture. Sheath the knife back that he had pulled out, and just nod to this kindred.
he gestures for you to come inside as well. He leads the 3 of you through the dark lobby of the Historical Society Museum, that large dinosaur skeleton looming over you. Takes a turn to the left and opens a door that is familiar to all 3 of you as he takes you into a hallway and then into a boardroom. The same boardroom where you hid from Desdemona so long ago. He gestures for you to sit down. And
I'm not
takes
fucking
the
sitting. Absolutely not.
He takes the seat at the head of the table, regardless. And just... You had to fucking attack him, didn't you? You're... Before I get into this, I haven't met you yet. I know that you are the Garu that has been assigned to help them with this whole Mockingbird thing. My name is Prada. I am the Seneschal of the Heligdom Camarilla. Unfortunate to make your acquaintance under these circumstances, but a pleasure to make your acquaintance regardless.
Thank you.
None of you are going to like what I'm going to say. We can't pin anything on him. For all intents and purposes, with the information that we have now, unless you all know something else, it looks like Lindsay attacked him unprovoked. She showed up at his penthouse, fired the first shot. And he defended
what
himself.
Evidence does Nicholas
You
have
know,
of
she
this?
wouldn't fucking do that.
We have his testimony, and he showed us, he gave us the security footage. Security footage from his room, his living room, the penthouse, shows Lindsay walking in that door. They exchange some words. She fires, and the camera cuts out.
Convenient.
So where is she?
I don't know. I don't fucking know. He says she attacked him. He defended himself and ran and got out through his garage. For all we know, she could be on the run because she knows that she did wrong. We don't know.
Basil's gonna start walking towards the door. It's bullshit. You're not even gonna try.
I want to believe you. I want to help Lindsay. I want to believe that she didn't.
No,
do
you just
this.
want to keep your cushy ass job. This is a setup and you fucking know it.
I don't have any proof. I can't
Then
prove
let's
it either
find
way.
some fucking proof and stop sitting around twiddling our thumbs in a fucking conference room.
What makes you think that he did this anyway?
Hold a hand out to Victor for the pendant.
He would give the pendant.
And toss it on the table towards Prada.
Her necklace.
Yeah, she didn't have this. This was left with a note.
Where?
Somebody close to Lindsay got attacked and
Fine.
turned.
Somebody got embraced.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Somebody got embraced without permission.
Yeah.
Did I not tell you that on the phone?
What other fucking proof are you
No,
missing?
you did not. You did not tell me that on the phone. You didn't tell me much of anything on the phone. You just said put on a blood hunt and Lindsay's missing and Nicholas has her.
Yes, well. Heat of the moment.
Mm-hmm. No, there's been a lot of that.
Listen, we are at war.
What?
Exactly. The prince has tasked us with something, and this fuck has been messing with the coterie assigned to this task by the prince since day one, and you have
Has
done
he?
nothing to help us.
I was
How many
not the
other people
seneschal.
has he had embraced
What do
without
you
the
even-
okay? How many other people?
We
This
have
was
evidence
obviously
of at
his
least
fucking doing.
one.
Did Nicholas embrace somebody? Can you prove to me that it was
I
Nicholas?
don't think it was Nicholas. Unless Nicholas has some other abilities we're unaware of.
It has to be a hired hand.
Okay.
What good are all these rules that you follow? They're not producing anything.
I thought you wanted to be a part of the Camarilla.
The Camarilla is all talk. Fluff. We don't know what's happening to Lindsay while we're just sitting here.
No, we don't. I'm trying to find a reason to keep the prince from pitting a blood hunt on her.
You better try a little fucking harder.
Why would the prince put a blood hunt on her?
For attacking Nicholas.
Who attacked
Oh.
who first? Who was turned unallowed first?
Lindsay was embraced with permission. Nicholas went through all the proper channels when he embraced her.
My misunderstanding then. I thought that was a long line of...
No. Lindsay was embraced completely within the traditions. Now, the reason why she was separated and allowed to not be considered his child anymore was because he's under suspicion for the whole Danielle thing several decades ago, but that also we can't prove.
Prove.
You didn't try hard then, and you're not going to try now.
Nicholas is a hindrance to the Camarilla. Has been for a very long time. If you don't see that, then you're just as blind as everyone else in the cam.
Look, it's not my fault that he knows how to play the game.
Yeah, I'll play a game with him.
You can find Lindsay and have her tell us what happened. That may be what we need.
So we can go. Are we done?
Sure.
I'm gonna leave. Just wasting our fucking time.
Victor will walk toward the pendant if it's still on the table. If not, he will ask the Prada
Yep.
for it.
Prada didn't really do anything with it.
Okay.
He'll let you take it.
Just one thing before I leave. It was task for the four of us to solve this, and somebody interfered with it. I'm just letting you know that as many rules as you put, that there's a reason not to go out for more violence after a specific person. You're also interfering with our business in trying to solve this situation.
We don't have any proof that Nicholas interfered with anything. The only thing that we know is that she went there unprompted.
I'm
Yes.
going to stand up in the middle of
Unprompted.
this conversation and start heading out, and I'm going to turn my head and call me Prada when you grow a pair. And I'm going to walk out the door.
Just saying that.
Lucky.
You know, I actually don't know very well how you handle these things, you kindred. Have a good night.
Just nods tersely, clearly trying to maintain control of himself.
I don't care right now, Dragon. I see you in chat.
All right, so striding out of the historical society back out into the night.
Yeah.
Nicholas's car is long gone.
Any idea where to start?
Give me a moment. Can you open the doors for your car, Basil?
Yeah, he opens them.
Where are we having this conversation? Are we in front of the car?
You could be in the car.
Okay.
Are we like inside the car or like outside? Like,
Wherever you want to be.
okay.
I think we
like,
all get inside the car and close the doors so we have some privacy.
Victor was carrying with himself a small backpack. He opens it up and pulls out a map of the city. All right. First time doing this. I hope it works. Gets a thin like thread, ties it into the pendant,
Lindsay's
from
pendant.
Lindsay's pendant.
Mhm.
Looks like like some inch long, so it dangles nicely. Okay. Just please guide me this time again. And he will begin casting the ritual for the
Questing stone.
questing stone, but also what's
I believe it was wits and ritual that you needed to roll.
it's wits and rituals. Which reminds
Which is
me,
4 dice for you.
reminds me I need to reset things for the new night.
Oh.
3 successes.
Oh, okay. The way you looked at me, I thought you got nothing.
No, 3 successes.
Describe to me what you're doing.
Right. He will leave as clear as possible the map in his like lap, hang the pendant in it, and like in like this position, hover his hand over, close his eyes, and begin to. It seems like he's chanting, but at times you'll hear like a bit of growling coming out of his throat as he's just continued doing that, and he just let the pendant stay as still as possible and just have his eyes closed, keep chanting.
As you're holding it and chanting, the two of you watch as the pendant, which had been hanging still, begins to swing. And then it begins to go in a circle. And it spins in a circle faster and faster as he's chanting. He is not moving at all. But the pendant moves faster and faster. And then suddenly, almost like a magnet had been pulled beneath it, settles on one end of the city.
Well, that's a brilliant trick, Victor.
If
Basil?
I move the pendant toward the direction it's pointing, does it like tracks an area or like
It kind of like, because it is a larger, it's the rose that you're using. It's not pointed like a crystal or anything. It's hard to pinpoint exactly where it's pulling to, but it is on the east side of the city in the richer district. Not quite the skyscrapers, but adjacent, where you guys would know that a lot of the very rich neighborhoods exist. A lot of the very high up bougie businesses are. The Magnolia Country Club, where the first Elysium that you all went to as a coterie, is there. And you can kind of get a general like blockage area of where it's pointing you to, but nothing specific.
As soon as Victor gives that general direction, I will start heading that way towards that side of the city. Maybe if we're closer, we can get a better hold on whatever.
So you guys peel out of the parking lot and head out into the city, crossing over the bridge that crosses the river that bisects Hilligdom over to the east side of the city, a little bit more towards the north, past the district of skyscrapers where you had visited the night before when all of this was going on. As you guys get to that area, the pendant doesn't really give you anything more specific. And so you begin to sort of get a general idea of the places that you're looking at, the businesses and houses and other establishments nearby. And as you're scoping the area out and driving, Basil, your phone begins to ring. It's an unknown number.
Unknown number. Okay. I'm gonna answer while I'm driving.
What is it? Because no one answers their phone to an unknown number.
Don't do that. Well, right now it's a crisis, so.
So if something happens, probably the three of if there's an accident, a car accident, the three of us.
I mean,
can just
yeah,
walk.
like two
We'll be
Kindred
fine.
and a Garu, you're fine.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We'll get into a car wreck and then we'll walk into a bar.
Even if you're a kindred or a Garu, don't call and drive. Don't
Well, I feel
talk
like
and drive.
Basil would be emotionally hurt from his car getting wrecked.
Yeah, no,
Might
it's
go into a
it's a
frenzy.
touchstone, but
Yeah. So that's a good enough reason. Either way.
okay, yeah, he's gonna answer. Just hello.
Basil,
Brakes. Veer to the side of the road and brakes. Lindsay, where the fuck are you?
it's really difficult to explain. I'm in a box in an
You-
aquarium beside
Aquarium.
a pirate ship.
Beside a pirate ship.
Yes,
He's yelling this and like pointing back at
I
Victor.
I start describing like the lobby from my
Mhm.
vision.
I'll parrot it to the others.
We'll take our phone and immediately like search aquarium pirate ship, like just Google words things quickly.
Are you okay?
Fuck no, I'm not okay.
Okay, we're on our way to you. All right, stay on the phone.
I
don't.
don't actually know if I'm still there, but that's where I was last. I don't know what's happening. I've been here for hours now. it's
Lindsay,
been-
we're coming. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be with you soon. We're gonna get you out. Do you guys got anything? Fuck.
Who's Googling?
Me, the one that knows what Google is out of the two over here.
I would like to rack my brain to see if anything sounds familiar, but I don't think I'm that familiar with this side of town.
Lucian,
If
give
Basil was
me.
thinking straight, he probably would figure it out, but
Lucian, give me wits and streetwise. I don't think it's a very good roll for you. And so here's the fun part, Victor, is you know what Google is, but you have 0 dots in technology.
oh my fucking god, do I gotta do everything in this goddamn car?
Intelligence.
No.
So-
stop.
Yes, intelligence and technology for Victor.
Okay, it's just my
2 successes.
intelligence. Yeah.
There's
Damn
just panicking on the other line as they're Googling shit.
Zachary, you got nothing?
Nothing.
Damn. You're pulling up like children's playgrounds, an aquarium, like a big like museum aquarium in the next town over. There's apparently some tanks at the historical society.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine if that's where he
I
dropped
would be
her off?
so bad.
Lucian, you're racking your brain trying to remember. You're not as familiar with this part of town. You're correct, but it definitely sounds like a business. It sounds like some hoity-toity business, which matches the district that you're in.
It sounds like a business. I guess we could go door to door to try to find something that
We're gonna
matches
go
the description.
Fucking door to door. Okay, aquarium.
I don't know what else to do at this point.
Is there any have I heard of anyone talking about something like this, or like have I dropped anybody off at a facility that's large enough to have a fucking aquarium in it?
I think that would be Wits and Streetwise too.
Let's fucking go.
Talking. Lots of panic talking from Lindsay.
Your phone's at 54%.
That dropped so quickly.
It's a fucking Nokia.
They last forever, Star. How dare you?
Physically.
My Nokia has never failed me.
Blame the dice.
Well, it was 100% the first time, my dude.
Yeah, and that was too easy.
I got a 1. That's all I can do, Tim.
1. Your brain is frazzled.
Let's just start with the biggest, tallest building in this district and search the next biggest and the next biggest. It's all we've got right now.
Okay, fine. We should split up.
It's better than not doing anything.
You two take my car. I'll go in the other direction.
I probably can also go fast.
I'm gonna look around and see what is the tallest building in this district.
The tallest building closest to you is going to be the Imperial Hotel.
Heading straight for that.
All right. So, Lucian, sorry. Lucian, are you going there alone, or are you going to stick with Victor with the car?
Gonna kind of look at everybody and I'm gonna point to the big building. I'm going there. Are you coming with me, or are you staying? Are we splitting up 3 ways? We can cover more ground if we split up entirely.
I think we should split up.
Sounds good.
Yep.
And I'm gonna head towards that building. And I am kind of jogging.
Okay.
I'm not gonna full sprint, but I'm gonna jog.
You're not fast. So, all right. So Lucian's headed for the Imperial Hotel. That place does seem to be open. Lots of lights on. It's beautiful, gorgeous, giant, massive building. Basil, going in the opposite direction. You see, it's not a tall building, but it's still a big building. It's a mall. It is the shopping mall. I don't remember. I didn't come up with a name. So,
Like Demal. I mean, that's what it
the
would
mall.
be. No, Haligdom Mall. It would
Haligdom
be
Mall.
yeah.
Sure, Hilligdon Mall. It is the mall. It is massive. You know, it has plenty of lobbies in between all of the different wings of shops and food courts. And you know, it's about to close here in about an hour or so.
Okay, I'll go in there and start looking.
Okay.
I'm keeping Lindsay on the phone the whole time.
I don't know how long my battery will last on this thing. I don't think it was charged all the way.
Are you
Victor,
fuck?
taking the car.
Mm-hmm.
There is one building that you have an idea of in this place, in this area. Kaiser Real Estate, one of your professional frenemies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait. Oh no.
Gonna drive there. Gonna drive there
Okay.
and how does the building look? Like how the area looks?
I mean, the whole place is still very like well manicured, beautiful. It's kind of devoid of traffic. The place itself is closed for the night, dark. But we're gonna jump to Lucian as you walk up to the beautiful manicured lawn and the steps of the Imperial Hotel.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around and look for any kind of aquarium.
Outside, you don't see anything. There's like sort of a small water feature, sort of like a pond with a fountain in it, but nothing big enough. Nothing you think that's big enough for a full-size person to be inside. At least not obviously.
I'll go through the front doors and I'll start looking for like the reception desk, like the concierge desk.
And it's one of those beautiful glittering gold spinning glass doors. So you go inside and there's it's not a valet.
Concierge?
Is it a concierge? The
guy
who like
restaurant concierge.
the guy who takes your luggage essentially.
That'd be a bellhop.
Sure, bellhop. There's a bellhop in a very sharp suit at the door. And it's massive. The lobby is huge. You can see off to one side where it goes into a restaurant. You can see to the other side where it goes into a bar and stretches off beyond. There's elevators. There is a massive concierge desk that is directly ahead of you.
For the concierge desk.
The aesthetic inside has a kind of tropical feeling to it.
This is nice.
And honestly, with the way that you dress, you sort of blend in a little bit.
Yeah.
So you walk up and the lady at the desk looks up and says, "How can I help you today?"
Yes, you could be of great assistance. You see, I'm looking for something, and hopefully, being who you are, you'll be able to point me in the right direction. I need to find a building, and I'm going to describe whatever Basil transcribed the surroundings as she was giving us that description of what she could see.
Open lobby, big staircase, giant aquarium, pirate ship. She kind of thinks for a second, and she's like, "It's in a business?"
I don't know. I was
Oh.
given a description of the lobby of this building and told to meet someone there, and I can't seem to find it. I'm not from here, you see.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I'm
here
sorry.
on business.
Gosh, I know of a couple places, but I don't know any kind of business that has like a big aquarium. That sounds like, is that like maybe at the museum, you think?
The Museum of History.
Yeah, the historical museum.
I don't
Over near the university.
think
Oh.
so.
Does the university maybe have like a biology? What is that called? Marine biology or something?
Does it? I mean, I would assume that I'm
You would
fairly
know.
familiar, yeah.
You
With
would
a
know,
pirate
but
ship.
yeah. You would know that they have labs with aquariums in them, but they don't have pirate ships in the aquariums in the labs.
No, I don't think that's right.
Oh gosh. Maybe somewhere on the boardwalk.
Can't think of anything.
Let me go ask. And she turns around and kind of goes to the back, and you hear her like talking to like one or two other ladies. And you hear like, "That sounds like the aquarium and so, like talking about the aquarium that you would have found by Googling a city away." No, it's supposed to be in Hillingdon. Maybe the YMCA. I don't know if they have anything. And it's like, "What are you talking about?"
These guys are in a totally different, like they're in a comedy movie, these guys.
So then the lady walks back out. She's like, "I don't know what she's talking about. I'm so sorry, hon. I can't really think of anything."
All right, well, thank you very much for your assistance. I'm gonna slip her like $100 bill.
Oh my god, okay.
and then turn around and walk out.
She gave you nothing and you tipped her $100?
You hear her gasp audibly as you leave. Like, you have a very good night now, sir.
That's a rich bitch.
Would have been
Alright.
more if she gave me something.
Mm.
I'd have dumped my wallet.
Here, take the whole thing. Take my credit cards.
He has gold doubloons there.
No, those are in the shop.
No, those are in the box with Lindsay.
Oh.
Basil,
Yeah.
speeding your way down the
Fucking
streets.
Sonic.
Yeah,
Power
gotta go
walking.
fast. Gotta go fast. Just for fun, roll me a rouse check to use Blink or Traverse, or whichever flavor you want to go with.
Okay.
Do
Probably
all
gonna be
these-
bad. Everything else was bad. I got nothing. It was bad.
All right, so you are at 3. Lindsay, your phone is at 53%.
I'm at 3 what now?
Hunger.
Yeah, Basil, you're at 3 hunger. Lindsay, your phone is at 53%.
I'm at 4 then.
Why would
I
you
was
do-
hangry. And then
He failed Prada and yeah.
Oh, that's right. I did do that to you. I didn't mark
I wrote
it
it down because I'm doing really bad with my willpower as well.
It's
Not
just a
good
bad
time.
night.
It is a bad night.
Rolling around at the speed of sound, you make your way to the parking lot of the Mall of Haligdom. There's plenty of cars out, but they're starting to leave. It's starting to thin out a bit. There are people around.
Okay. I'm going to
As-
slow down and act like a normal person.
Okay.
That's hard for you.
Yeah. It is. I'm just too fabulous.
Of course. All right. And the
I'm
massive mall lays sprawling ahead of you.
I'm gonna go in and check the directory, the map, and see if there's any indicator first of like a giant area that's like aquarium or something.
Roll for map use.
Cannot read a mall map.
I'm just.
I'm young and hip.
Are you?
Well,
So
don't-
skimming over it. It's more so you're under duress.
that's fair.
Wits. I'll just go with wits and awareness, just to be simple.
Okay. Four.
4.
Yeah.
You scan over the map. You can see you are here. There's a food court very close by. There's so many shops. This is a 2-story mall. It doesn't show you what's in these open areas between the shop aisles
Mhm.
on the map. It shows you like there's several areas that are open, and a couple of them you think would be occupied because one of them has one of those giant trampoline jumping things. One of them clearly has the one of the food courts in it. One of them clearly has some sort of stage in the middle of it. So
Okay,
there's
if I don't
a
find it
couple
on
that
the
you could
map-
check.
Ugh, God. Okay, well, I'm gonna find like a store associate or like one of the people in those middle like
Basil.
little stands or something. What? Are you okay?
Where are you?
I'm at the mall.
I don't think this is at the mall. And the only reason why I say that is because I feel like people would flip shit if they saw somebody dump a body into a box and then
Well,
into some
you weren't-
fucking water.
they weren't there when he probably dumped you in the. Hang on, I'm just gonna ask somebody here. People who hang out at the mall know where things are, even if it's not here. They might know something.
Are you asking a customer or are you asking a store associate?
I'm asking a store associate.
Okay. So you go into like the shoe store that's right next to you. And there's a very sleepy looking teenage kid at the register. He kind of looks up. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm actually looking for my friend sent me this picture of an aquarium kind of thing. It's got a pirate ship. I wasn't sure if it was in the mall or if you know something of where that would be, because
I think there's an aquarium store.
Is there?
I think so.
Is it kind of big?
It's kind of, I don't know. I haven't really been in there, but I see, you can kind of see inside and you can see all like the glowy tanks with the fish in them. That's pretty cool. That's about what I've seen.
That is cool. Yeah, what's that called?
Aquarium Heaven?
Aquarium. Okay. He's gonna plug that into his phone.
Yeah. Well, and if you go back out to the map, you can see where it is. It's
okay.
A couple, it's a 2-3 minute walk, not even.
I'm going.
You head your way over there, and the mall seems to be emptying out. It's getting close to closing time. There's a announcement that comes over the intercom that announces that it'll be closing in about 15 minutes. But you do find Aquarium Heaven. It is dark inside, but not because it's closed, because like the kid said, it does have those rows and rows of glowing aquariums. There is a kind of a larger tank in the back center area, but it's not big upwards. It's just kind of wide, and it has a variety of different fish inside. There's, similarly to the shoe store, there is a associate that's standing at the register. There's also one that seems to be going around and doing closing duties.
Okay. Is there does this look like what Lindsay described to me? Is there a pirate ship anywhere? Is there just...
You see some small pirate ships.
Lindsay, you said it was like a big ship, right? Not like a couple inches or...
Motherfucker next to it in a box!
Well, I'm sorry. We're just trying to figure this shit out.
If they somehow Honey I Shrunk the Kids me like this, I'll be very surprised.
He just narrows it, like his eyes go to the big aquarium, like, maybe you're right. Are there any boxes that are big enough to hide a human?
One of those chairs that open and bubbles come out.
Coming in, Lindsay.
Oh my god. Oh no, I think we killed Kaz.
Oh, I'm fine.
Sorry.
That was a lot.
The only thing you see that could feasibly hold a person is a few of those big plastic containers that you think holds like either stock or supplies for the actual shop itself. And as you're wandering back and forth and kind of looking and like talking to Lindsay, you're really the only person in here. And the associate who's walking around and doing closing duties kind of like pops his head out from behind one of the tanks. He's like, "Can I help you, sir? Are you looking for something?"
Yeah. So I'm like a big aquarium aficionado, and my friend was telling me about this place where it was like a big glass aquarium with like a pirate ship.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything like that? I mean, your store is great, but I'm kind of...
We're just a small time kind of thing. No, I got you. Oh gosh, that does sound familiar. Hey, Caleb. And he kind of calls over to the register, and the dude looks up. He's like, don't you you know, kind of the different, don't you do some service for some of the aquariums around here? And he's like, yeah. He's like, is there one like really big that has a pirate ship? And he's like, oh yeah, it's actually kind of nearby. Is that real estate place?
The real estate place.
Yeah, fuck, what's it called? Czar. Oh shit, I shouldn't be cussing at you. Shit. It's like 10 till close. I don't care. They don't pay me enough. Czar real estate.
Can I hear this?
Barely.
Does that like when he's talking about a real estate agent area and he's starting to try and sound a word out, does it click?
Give me
Am I smart? I don't think I am. Oh, I'm decent.
Have we heard the name of the have we heard the name of the real estate place before? The Kaiser.
give me both of you give me intelligence and awareness.
Where's awareness? Okay. Well, that's a decent roll.
Yeah, DB. By the way, your phone's at 49%. What'd you get?
3.
Okay.
What'd you get?
7.
Fuck!
Lindsay just starts yelling it in his ear.
Based on it sounds kind of familiar to you, and like Zar, something about that does sound familiar. And then Lindsay, it hits you. Kaiser Real Estate belongs to Cyrus Moore.
Kaiser Sose! It's a reference to a movie that you probably haven't seen.
Probably.
It's Kaiser Real Estate. Owned by who again, Star?
Owned by Cyrus Moore.
Owned by
Kaiser Real
Silas Moore.
Kaiser Real Estate. Okay. Thank you.
They're
Thank
both
you.
like, sure, have a good night. By the way, thank you guys for the raid. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Welcome to Nerd Asylum by Night. Yeah, we got
Oh,
raided.
I'm in crisis.
I look like
This entire
ass.
episode's your crisis, honey. Welcome to Nerd Asylum by Night, where
By light.
by light, where the
Doesn't like have the
Coterie
cast
is-
dice.
where the Coterie is trying to track down their missing Toreador. Okay, so you go running out of the mall.
Yeah, I am contacting Lucian and contacting Victor and telling them to meet me at the
Well,
So
At the
you're
mall.
hanging up on Lindsay to call them.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Lindsay know that I'm gonna call her back. I gotta get these fuckers back with me.
He hangs up so quickly and she's just like, ah!
oh
I'm
no.
Back to
sorry.
screaming.
He's having problems.
Yeah, she is
Um,
back to screaming. She thinks her
Victor.
phone died.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We're gonna pop over to you as you
Mhm.
pull into the parking lot of Kaiser Real Estate. It is empty.
Mhm,
The building is dark.
mhm.
It's a fairly tall skyscraper, not quite as tall as the Silver Real Estate Agency,
Big flex
but
there.
but still a very beautiful building. It is completely dark on the inside.
What will be the fucking chances of her being here? Oh, might as well check it. I get the car to a side, like to a corner that is like dark corner, like there's no light.
Not near a
above it.
street light. Yeah.
Yeah, and then out of my bag, just pull out a cap, put it on.
You're gonna go Captain America on this shit.
Fuck, yeah, yeah. There's no glasses because dark glasses in the middle of the night. That's a terrible idea.
Yeah, gee, who does that?
Yeah, right. Or like red tinted glasses. Who would do that?
Who does that?
Get out and see, like, try to pick up where there are cameras.
Give me
to
what's
kind of avoid
oh
them.
wait. What's an alertness for you?
Wits and alertness. Wits 3, alertness 1, so a total of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
A car alarm goes off somewhere in the distance.
Sorry.
3.
Mhm.
You see the obvious ones. There's one on the street corner, but it's pointed more towards the street. And there's one that's not far from the entrance to the building, clearly watching the entrance.
Can I activate my shadow weaving to
Okay.
cover my just it's your general clothing, my I forgot the name of it. Damn it. The facial features, and start roaming around to see like if there's any other entrance a part of like the main big
Roll,
one.
roll me Dex and Occult, and you're gonna have to spend a Gnosis point.
Okay, doing that. Gonna spend a willpower to have 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. All right. So, yeah, you begin to manipulate the shadows around you and sort of gather them up to darken your appearance.
And I will be roaming around trying to look for other entrances. And if I see one that like looks like an emergency entrance, or one that doesn't look as heavy duty, we'll try to open it.
So there's the main entrance that you're sort of facing. That seems to be a couple of glass doors that you would assume are locked. Those are the ones that definitely have the camera on them.
Yeah.
You assume that if you walked around to the side, you might find an access door, maintenance door, but those are also most definitely locked and could possibly have cameras on them.
Yeah, obviously. For fuck's sake. Gonna take out my phone, toss it to a nearby bush that is nearby the entrance.
Mhm.
Put it on like vibrator, just toss it there. And gonna move to the side, like below the camera where I'm not gonna be seen, and try to jump on it and rip it.
So you're going to try and take down the camera.
Yes.
Okay. Are you going to try and rip it, or are you trying to kind of like?
I want to move it in a way that either it's not looking there, or
Okay.
enough that it might break.
So you're trying to adjust it. You're not trying to destroy it.
Yes.
Okay. Give me Dex and Athletics.
Okay. It's 6 and above, right? Not 5 and above.
6 and above.
Okay.
Including 6. 2 successes? It's kind of high up there. You managed to jump up and sort of bop it. You think it's looking away. You don't know if it still catches any of the door.
Okay, seeing that I don't need to do anything weird, anything fancy right now. I'm gonna go pick the phone. Like, okay, I need to rip everything I'm wearing again. And gonna slam myself into the door.
You
to open it, to try to open it.
You back up. You get ready. Oh no, guys, wait. Shit. All right, I guess you're doing it. Give me strength and athletics. So you're trying to break this door open.
Aha.
Are you going to look in this door to see what the lobby looks like?
I honestly assumed when I walked past the lobby, I look toward it. I completely assumed that, honestly.
Okay. Well, give me, before you go charging into this lobby,
And like,
You know what? Your voice is telling me
time
something.
stop. Mhm.
Give me wits and alertness, or wits and perception, to be able to see inside of this lobby.
Fuck. Wits and alertness. That's for wits and perception. Yeah, alertness is the thing I have. Wits and alertness for 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof, 2.
You get a vague sense of what it looks like. It is very dark in there. And the reflection on the glass isn't great. You do see that it does seem to be a 2-story lobby. You think that you're kind of you're trying to make out what you're seeing.
Mhm.
You think that you see some stairs. And then you realize that you can see a glow. A pretty big glow.
Like, second
Oh.
floor.
It seems to be a large area in the center of this massive lobby that's glowing.
Can I get a closer look to it? Like, you get closer to the.
But you looks like a fish tank.
Okay. Gonna try to open the doors.
Are you gonna
the
try and
lobby
slam
doors.
into them again?
No. Open.
Okay.
Like, just see if it budges first.
Alright. No, door's absolutely locked. And as you're doing so, your phone begins to buzz.
Oh, the basil. Okay. Hello.
It's Kaiser Real Estate. She's in the
Are you
there's an
fucking
aquarium
kidding
in
me? It's in
Kaiser Real
Kaiser
Estate.
States. I'm in the interest of that.
What?
I'm there.
You're good. Get it. Did you find her?
I'm about to. And I slam
about to-
myself through the.
And now you're gonna slam through the door?
through the glass door. Yeah.
Strength and athletics, friend.
Strength and athletics. That's 4. God damn it. uh, 4 10s. All of the dice. are
No.
crits.
Wow. I'm
Victor breaks in so
impressed.
hard it just brings the whole building down. It's like, "Not forever."
So what exactly is your intention? Are you trying to just break through and open the door, or are you trying to completely shatter this glass?
I would aim not at the door, but at the like. I imagine there's like the glass door, and then there's like
Yeah,
more. Like,
The glass panel walls, yeah.
gonna go to the glass panel.
Okay.
And just burst through.
It shatters with a sound like the loudest crack and fall. And Lindsay, you hear it. It's so loud, you hear a noise. It's faint, it's hard, but there was something out there. Victor, you're not going to be here for about 30 seconds. And when you finally sort of shake yourself off and you're starting to get your senses back from shattering through plate glass, there is an alarm going off.
You will.
Yeah, I will. I will bolt, just moving all the shadows that I'm still controlling to cover as much of my features, running toward whatever I see that fucking fish tank.
You're running towards the fish tank.
Yeah.
Okay. So, darkening the place around you, you go sprinting into the lobby. And now that you're inside, you can see there's no glass in your way and such. You can see that it is a brightly lit fish tank with a giant pirate ship in the center.
Okay.
Real quick, Basil and Lucian, how are you guys meeting up and getting there?
I mean, we're walking or jogging or running, I would assume, because Victor has the car.
Please tell me.
Piggyback this
Basil-
bitch.
Yes!
We Twilight
Please,
this?
Twilight this!
Absolutely. Oh,
So just picks up Lucian and goes. Oh my god.
Finally, a Twilight reference.
It's not the one where you
finally.
expected.
Basil,
Not the-
being this close, I can see through your glasses. You have beautiful eyes.
shut up. Just hold on.
If you say so, I'm gonna squeeze tighter.
uh,
Fine.
okay.
Uncomfy.
When you as you get closer, Basil, you can hear the alarm.
Heading right for it, baby.
And as you get closer, you can see the open, shattered window that somebody has smashed through. Victor,
Present.
inside, you see that the stairs around the aquarium go up and sort of go even with the top of it. There is a railing there, a solid railing that stops anyone from, accidentally falling over the edge, and it looks like it could be adjusted to actually walk out and be able to do maintenance onto the aquarium. Looking at it, it looks a little cloudy. It's just faint, but it looks like the water is not quite as clear as it should be. And as you circle around, you spot the box tucked up almost on the inside of that pirate ship.
Gonna pull out my gun.
Okay.
Gonna get close to the glass. Like, how thick does it look?
Pretty fucking thick considering it is a huge aquarium.
Why the panic look?
Yeah. It is an active aquarium. There are a lot of fish in this aquarium. Basil, running inside of Lucian, you spot Victor with a gun out, circling this aquarium.
What are you fucking waiting for?
Just saying how hard it's gonna be. Unload.
I don't think that's going to work, Victor. Basil, we don't have to breathe. Between the two of us, I'm sure we can get the box out.
You think it's bulletproof glass? I don't.
I'm gonna unload.
Do you see how big this thing is?
Victor, you gonna unload?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
God.
Your words are cut short as even the alarm is drowned out by the sudden sound of gunfire.
I am freaking out in the box because
Does
now
it
there
break
is
the glass?
guns.
Does it break the glass?
The first couple of shots, no. But firing in the same area over time, you start to see cracks form. And another crack. And another one. And where are you standing when this thing blows?
I think Basil has grabbed like Lucian by the wrist and has been like was pulling him up the stairs in case Victor chickened out. In case he was a little bitch and didn't shoot the aquarium.
Even
gonna
then,
go
yes,
down there
going
and
up
get
the
her.
stairs is a good plan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
So you-
fighting Basil on that.
Yeah, you guys are moving up the stairs. Victor, where are you standing?
Victor's gonna get swept away.
Here's the plan. Here's the
Okay.
plan.
Okay.
I
Hate
will
that.
maintain myself in front just to keep the aim. Take a few steps back, then continue shooting. And on the last second, when I see it break, I want to rage and to transform, to
Okay.
hold myself.
You're gonna
To
get
Omid?
swept away as a dog.
No,
A wet
no,
dog.
No, like, okay, rethinking that, just to jump up and grab myself right above the breaking area, so it just flashes away and I'm not hit by it.
That's gonna be very hard to do, my dude.
I know.
So it's not coming
but
out of
it's-
when it shatters,
Mhm.
a large section of it shatters. So you would have to jump to one side or the other. There's nothing above that you could feasibly jump onto.
I was thinking just grabbing onto like the
The
air where
lip.
there's a railing.
Okay,
Like,
you could
the
jump
very,
onto
the
a
very
railing.
edge. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could jump
That-
onto a railing. But give me Dex and Athletics to see how well that works.
Would it be my human or my Krynos?
Are you going to spend a point of rage to go Krynos and do it?
Yes.
You're
Yes,
gonna
I
have no
am.
clothes again. You're gonna be a naked boy.
There's also a reason why I'm doing that. If cops are coming, I can handle them with that.
I
I will
things
ex-
I can handle cops with.
Oh no, they're not gonna do anything. So that's you said Dex and what? Sorry,
Dex and Athletics.
Dex and like, so it's gonna be 4, 5. Mm, 1.
Okay. So, Basil and Lucian, you watch you bickering with each other as these shots ring out suddenly, and you hear the crack, another crack. And Victor, you get ready. Spend your point of rage and transform. Your jacket with your stuff in it is barely clinging to your shoulders. Like it's shreds. The rest of your clothes are shreds. And when you see it burst, you leap up and try to grab the railing on the top
Mhm.
that supports the top of the tank, as well as some of the mechanics and equipment and such. You grab it and it crumples under your arm, under your grip, and it only holds for a second before your massive form is dropped back down and you find yourself sliding out with the water and the fish and the sand and the rocks and the whole as the sounds begin to clear out. You hear the flopping of the fish, the constant sound of the alarm.
Oh.
There's only a couple inches of water left.
Well, this was definitely not handled well,
And
but I'm gonna
you-
hop in.
You're starting to hear sirens in the distance.
The cops. The fish.
Fish cops.
I don't think the fish are the important part right now.
Can I get up and rush in for the box?
Yes.
Is
Also
it
going for the box.
is there just like a latch that I can just like open and just like
It's chained. It's wrapped in chains.
What do I
Basil's
hear?
trying to like tear at it, but there's no way. Like
You heard a lot of noise, Lindsay, a lot of gunfire very suddenly, and then a whooshing sound. Your box even kind of shifted a little.
we gotta fucking get out of here. Let's just take. He like gets close to the box and kind of knocks on it. It's like, Lindsay,
Basil.
Lucian, grab the other side.
Go! I'm just gonna grab it.
Yep.
Grab the box.
Victor just snatches it up
I'm
in
gonna
his
be
full,
shaken, not
Fucking
stirred.
out.
his full 12-foot form.
I'm still trying to hold the shadows, not trying to obscure them too. And
It's not working so well.
I'm gonna try to focus on obscuring them more than me because I know what I will do to any human that sees me.
Mm-hmm.
What are
As
gonna
you
do?
calm down, as you make your way for the broken door, you see the lights. You see the cars beginning to careen around the corner and pull into the parking lot. Where are you going?
I'm gonna blink. I'm gonna grab Lucian and run him fucking far away, and then I'm gonna come back and do the same thing with Victor in the box. Is that possible?
With Lucian, I would say yes. Victor is too big.
Okay, fine. I take the box and I'm gonna go.
Okay. I need a RAS check for blink.
That's one
Mhm.
dice.
That's a
oh,
die.
Great. Oh, I'm good.
Okay. I would say the box is going to be too heavy for you.
Okay.
Victor also seems fairly confident standing there with the box.
Come on, Victor. We need to go right now.
I'm going toward seeing the box. Would it fit in the car? No, right?
It's going to be hard. It's a sports car.
I'm helping
Actually,
it.
That's
gonna help him
Basil's
get it.
car.
Yeah, that's basically
That's
car.
fine.
Just go.
The police cars flashing lights are pulling into the parking lot.
I got this. And
Yeah,
I will
did you sure you fucking got this?
It's a nice
Watch.
bush.
and I'll just run, like drop the box. I'm sorry. Sorry. And run toward the police, being as
Oh my god.
I'm trying not to make it much like roaring, but I'm jumping right toward them and letting them see me. and
Okay. I
make my
want
presence.
you to give me charisma and intimidation and add 2 for rage. This probably has not how this role is supposed to be done. I don't care. We're already running an amalgamation of 2 different games, so
Well, let me count them. Those are 1, 2,
it's a lot of dice for you.
5 successes.
5 successes.
Mhm.
You guys watch Victor drop the box and go running for these cop cars. And first of all, as you saw the night before, he is massive, 12 feet tall, paws like clubs, bearing down on these cars that he is almost bigger than. And just as the 2 cop cars come screeching into the parking lot and curve around to park, Victor runs at them and you see them do another turn and peel back out, wavering, like whoever's driving them has no idea what they're doing anymore.
Good for them. They're trying though. I'm pulling the box into the car and getting the fuck out of there.
All right.
Grabbing Lucian on the way.
Ooh.
All right. So you shove the box into the back of the car. Lucian and Basil are in the car. Victor, what you doing?
I'm finally remembering I have this stupid bangle. It would make me invisible.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
gonna try to activate it for myself.
You can either make a Gnosis roll or spend 1 point of Gnosis to activate it.
I'm gonna spend 1 point of Gnosis to activate it.
Okay.
Run for the belongings I dropped to leave as least evidence as possible. But
I
as I'm-
figure, I guess, other than the clothes, I figure you would have had like your phone, keys, wallet kind of deal.
Okay, yeah. But just doing that, gonna approach them and just yeah, turn back into myself. Is the box now secure in the car?
It's filling up the entire back seat.
See you back in the house. Jump off.
All right. You go werewolf off into the night.
Yes. Just keeping the bangle to remain as invisible as possible
Mhm,
and just making my way back
So-
to
Basically, you guys see him come running back around, and it doesn't look like him. It looks like this massive shadow with 2 yellow orbs levitating within it. You hear some form of garbled language that possibly says meet you back at the house. Maybe it's hard to tell. And then it goes running off.
Yeah, we're going back to the shop.
Okay. Peeling away from Kaiser Real Estate. Back across the city. Across the bridge. Onto the west side. To the comparatively quiet, quaint neighborhood where the shop rests.
if I have reached before them, and I don't think I would.
I don't know that you necessarily would have. Yes, Lindsay.
I would have called Basil back at one point.
Get me out of here!
I'm sorry. We're on the way to the shop.
Why
I'm
the
sure
fuck
we
am I
can
still
have
in this
some-
goddamn box?
We can't get it fucking open. There's chains and shit.
I've got a saw in the workshop at the shop. It's fine. We'll get you out.
You're gonna be
I was
okay.
just thinking putting it in the back or somewhere inside and just rip it up open, still werewolf form.
I would say it's not very long after you guys get back to the shop. You're sort of unloading when you hear the ka-thump, 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 ka-thump of running werewolf paws. Unless you show yourself, Victor, you're still a shadow.
Oh, I'm just gonna, and I'm trying to be quiet, but obviously can't because of the form. Just in a growly. Let me take it back. And I open it.
Be careful. You know, Lindsay's in there. I'm gonna back
I
up and
know.
let him have access to the box.
Just gonna take it to the backyard, and still invisible. I don't want people to be like, "What's happening in the backyard?" Ah!
It's fine.
They have a freaking mental breakdown.
Yeah.
So you take it into the backyard, probably close to the back door, and just take your werewolf claws and rip. And there is the sound of wrenching metal. It doesn't come off clean. It takes you a couple of moments because you're not the best at this. You're a talker. You're not a fighter. You're not a sniffer. You're a talker, but you do your best. And after a couple of moments, the chains are finally ripped off. The lock popped like it wasn't anything. And Lindsay, that the top of the box opens. And there's a shadow with 2 yellow eyes staring over you.
And then Basil's there. He's lifting her out of
Close
the
it back.
box. No, thank you.
Not today.
Back with the fish.
Yeah, I'm gonna get her out of the box. It's just Victor. It's just Victor. It's okay.
I'm sorry for the shaky riot.
Lindsay looks like shit. There is an obvious hole where she had been staked.
Cuts across her face, blood, tears.
Welcome home, Lindsay. There's you're doing a thing with your eye. Yeah, that.
Well, we're going inside. If you guys want to fucking join us, I'm gonna carry her in and go to the slushy machine.
Oh.
And get her
Where
slushy.
is he?
He's just, you need a drink. He's pushing a cup at her.
I take the slushy.
Is Tony okay?
Tony's fine. As good as he can be.
Well,
He's with Dave, so he's good.
okay.
Basil hasn't let her go. Like, he's holding her like this. He just kind of grabbed the slushy and was like, take the fucking... Get it in. Put it in your belly.
She'll drink a little bit.
What happened? I don't like the faces I'm seeing.
Lucian, will you text Prada?
No,
Call
no.
him.
Why?
Perhaps we should listen to Lindsay's story first.
Yeah.
It's been an interesting night.
Two nights.
Yes, the previous night I'm sure was very interesting for you.
When I left you guys, I got a phone call from Tony. He said he wasn't feeling well, that he had been attacked.
Mm-hmm.
I went to his house and I found him with a note and the necklace. I went to confront Nicholas. Corpse was there.
Corpse? Is this supposed to mean something?
He's the one that slashed my throat for Nicholas. He's his pet, I guess.
Ah.
We fought. I lost. He staked me. With Nicholas's help. They drove me out to, I guess, Kaiser Real Estate and put me in a box and then dropped me in the aquarium. Left me with a cell phone after the stake was removed, and I woke up and freaked out. I called Basil.
I'll fucking kill them all.
If the cam finds out that Tony was turned, they will kill him. Because it wasn't with permission. And I don't know if I can handle losing him again.
Do you trust Dave?
Yes.
Then he should be fine for now. I suggest we keep Prada out of the loop.
Why? What happened?
I don't think he's going to be helpful to us. I think we are on our own.
Why? What?
We'll talk about it later.
Well,
You're right, Lucian.
from all the noise I was hearing, it feels like you guys might have done some shit that needs to be covered up.
I'm just gonna look at the other two.
Prada wouldn't help us find you.
What?
He said that Nicholas basically covered his tracks and that Prada said his hands were tied.
Covered his tracks. How?
I don't fucking know.
The security footage conveniently cut out. But he went immediately to Prada after disposing of you.
Yeah.
And formed an alibi. Said that you attacked him first unprovoked. Yes,
I did shoot first, but it wasn't unprovoked.
it doesn't look good.
Yeah, I
for
know,
you,
but
Lindsay.
if you don't want Tony to get involved any more than he is, then we can't.
But if we don't, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
You have a place to lay low. The haunted
Actually,
house thing. I'm not going back there.
I
if you
have
don't
a feeling they know I live there occasionally. They know I go there. We're always being watched.
actually, there's another place she could stay. Says the shadow, now like more humanoid form, standing in a corner to not be,
Naked.
Are
Yeah.
you like naked again, Victor? Like 3 nights in a row, man.
You're welcome.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm freaking out.
I'm gonna go
But-
to my office and grab a pair of clothes, toss them to him. They're like from the 1700s, 1800s. They're like outdated.
You can't just grab a set of underwear or something.
Nope. I'm
I'm into
specifically
boxers.
grabbing some things that looks ridiculous.
He's just going to put the pants and deactivate the bangle. Well, there's a place you could stay that they may see you arriving, but if they were to enter, there would be serious trouble for many people, and gives us a time to build up a defense for you.
You trust your pack for this?
I'm gonna go stay with some like frat bros. What's happening?
No, it's my
Some
own
pack
place.
bros. Sorry.
It's my own place, my own penthouse. They sometimes go in and out, but it's not our home per se. I would not put that place in particular.
Oh, I thought you all had like a den or something.
There's a place,
What's wrong
but
with you?
there's a place. There are places, but there's just, they will not be happy if a kindred. At least I know one of them that would be seriously unhappy with a kindred walking in.
It's up to you, Lindsay. I suggest you lay low. I could get you a place off the books, cash, alias, that kind of thing, or you can stay with Victor. But I do think that we need to keep you under the radar for now.
The sooner she presents herself and we are able to build a good case for her defense, the best. Listen,
The way
I worked.
Prada talked, I am not too entirely sure that they are going to listen to Lindsay.
I appreciate you're giving the leeches the benefit of the doubt, but the Camarilla is not gonna they're obviously not on our fucking side.
No kindred is on their side. No kindred is on anybody's side but their own.
That's a lonely way to.
It's literally what it is. We all know this. Even the camp, people inside the camp have their own shit. The problem is I fucked up and shouldn't have gone after Nicholas.
Alone.
I fucked up.
Any
But
one
I
of
s-
us would have done the same, Lindsay.
Yeah, well,
He's gotten away with shit for too long.
yeah, but I can't hide. If I hide, it makes me look like I did something that I shouldn't have.
You did.
Well, they
Well,
already
I
think you
mean,
were
but
either
so did
hiding or
they.
you were kidnapped. They don't know that we got you out. A couple more days isn't going to hurt as long as it keeps you safe.
It might hurt.
Prada already doesn't believe any shit we say. At least until we get some actual fucking evidence.
I just motioned to what I
Apparently.
look like.
Please don't take any offense to this, Lindsay, but that's not evidence. That just shows that you lost the fight.
Tony's place is evidence.
We thought we had the evidence.
We presented a strong case.
We can go back there and look.
Victor.
Hmm.
Seeing as how we need to sleep during the day, would you mind staying here and keeping an eye on things until tomorrow night? That way Lindsay can rest up. We know we're safe. If we stay here together, we're stronger than if we were to split up again.
They can't tie anything from Kaiser to us. If they did, then
I'm sure there were plenty of cameras in that place. I'm sure somewhere, some angle.
I try my best to hide us, but also if I recall, before I say anything, the DM, narrator, storyteller,
Uh-huh.
we know that Kaiser, us, Garu, know that Kaiser is run by kindred.
Mhm.
Also, I know that Kaiser is run by your kind, by some kindred.
Yes.
So, surely it's gonna be some trouble when they see footage of one of me. But here's the thing: we can also make our case that we're trying to do our best to protect and to protect and prevent that creature in the depths to rise. And one of the kindred got heavily involved and made one of the individuals assigned to prevent this get disappeared. Even
You're
if it
more than
wasn't
welcome to
provoked by
try,
anyone.
Victor, but I've brought that point up twice now and they don't want to hear it.
if
They
there
don't want
is
to
footage,
hear
we
it
got to get our
from-
hands on it first. Because Nicholas
Texting
will just
Prada.
fuck with it again.
What are you texting, Lindsay?
We need to talk.
There's a couple of moments before you get a response. It says, "It sounds like we do. Are you okay?"
She just puts not exactly.
When and where?
How much time is left in the night?
Let's say it's probably not long up, maybe 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
I'll say now. You name the place.
Hmm. Takes a moment.
He can't take too long. My phone is gonna die.
There's a pause. There's a long pause. You could feasibly go get your phone charger.
I feel like Basil won't put me down.
Sure. How about on your own turf?
Fine.
I'll be there in 20.
If you guys don't want to be here for this talk, that's fine.
What talk? What are
I'm gonna tell him what happened.
Did you tell Prada what happened? Are you fucking? He's coming here?
Yes, and for the fact that the first time I ran from the cam, it didn't go well, I might as well come completely clean.
I'm not mad.
Just disappointed. Okay, Dad.
I'm not even disappointed. But I've got your back, Lindsay, and since this is the decision that you've made, I'm just gonna sit down and wait.
You
Thank
weren't
you.
there when he
No, you're right.
turned his
wasn't
back on
there.
us to help you.
I wasn't there. And you want to know why I wasn't there? Because I was locked in a goddamn box. So, I am going to have a conversation with Prada. If it goes south and they decide that I have to die for this, fine. I don't think that's what's going to happen. But I'm not exactly a person to do something unprompted, especially when fucking Nicholas attacked me at Elysium.
You say you're not a person to do something unprompted, but that's what they're exactly saying happened.
Because
went
they
to see
have
Prada.
one side of the fucking story.
Yeah, they believe Nicholas over the rest of us. You think this is going to be any different?
If
Just 'cause
it's
he looked
not,
fucked up?
fine. But at this point, running from the cam is not what I need to do. Corpse was going to feed on me. The only reason he didn't was because I held my own. Against him and a fucking, like,
I'm
mercenary
not saying you
assassin.
can't hold your own, Lindsay, but you're putting your trust in the people that you shouldn't be.
I'm not putting my trust into anybody besides you three. The three people who rescued me from a box.
Doesn't feel like it.
Basil, I know you're not happy with how I'm choosing to make my decisions.
We came to Prada on our fucking hands and knees, telling him our side, and he took that goddamn son of a bitch's side over us. And you're bringing him here. You think that's going to change his fucking mind?
I don't know what it'll do. I don't. But I know what will happen if I don't. Because if he only hears Nicholas's side, it's not going to be good.
Fine. Fine.
What do you want me to do? Do you want me to run?
It's too late now.
It was too late when Nicholas decided to tell him whatever the fuck he told him.
What are you going to say about Tony?
I will not mention him by name.
You do know that Prada reports directly to the prince.
I know. I'm not the one who turned him.
Do you think that will matter to the prince?
No, I don't think it will matter, but
The knock at the shop door.
I get out of Basil's arms.
There goes.
This whole
Goes to get the
conversation was
door.
just yelling at each other.
Bridal style yelling at each other. Just
It's like when you're trying to carry a baby and the baby's just crying in front of you.
Screaming
Like,
at you. Yeah. Who answers the door? Oh.
Victor was already standing, so if
I
Victor's
wiggle
only
out
in-
of.
Victor's only in pants.
I believe that he a long time ago was past the point of, oh no, I'm naked after this. It's like, oh, for
Oh,
fuck's sake, this again.
That's not that's not what I'm saying, that Victor has any like qualms about
Shame?
it, but yeah, shame. There we go.
Yeah.
I would say, let's say Victor answers it with Lindsay close behind. Prada standing there.
Just Prada.
Just Prada.
Thank God.
And he kind of looks warily around and he sees you, Lindsay, and his face goes from relief to concern. May I come in?
Stereotypes.
Yes.
Yes.
Once Lindsay said yes, Victor will move out of the way, letting Prada in.
He steps inside and the door closes behind him, and he has his hands behind his back, as polite as he can be. Wow. What happened?
He went after my friend.
Okay.
I went to confront him afterward, telling him he couldn't leave it alone.
I hand him the note.
It just says from Lindsay.
This note was with my friend and a pendant that Gideon left at Nicholas's business for me. I've not had the pendant in months, not since we broke or I dumped him.
The
Yeah.
photo box.
Yes,
Gideon took it when he took the photo box.
yes. Corpse was at Nicholas's home.
Oh.
Yes, we had a fight. I lost. Not without trying, though.
It looks like it.
They staked me and threw me into a box where I have been for the last 36 hours. Oh, in an aquarium.
Oh.
Yeah.
You may hear about that.
Oh God.
At Kaiser Real Estate. Didn't know that until, I got out of it.
Cyrus's territory.
Listen, I will
Right.
give him as much money as possible to fix what has happened.
The missing piece was Corpse.
Yes.
Did Nicholas do that to your friend?
No.
Then
He ordered it.
what? He ordered it from Corpse.
Yes.
But he survived?
She says nothing. Just gives him a look.
Look. Corpse is a Nosferatu, right?
Yes.
We may have a little leeway there.
What the fuck does that mean?
Nosferatu are neutral.
This doesn't feel neutral.
I mean, if he attacked your friend and something happened to your friend and you're worried about your friend.
I am worried about my friend. That's why I haven't named my
This
friend.
is not okay. I'm saying I've known other people this has happened to. Not this. Specifically Corpse.
He's been doing this to other people.
He's a hitman. He takes
Oh,
Takes
yeah, I
money.
noticed.
yes. He takes money to do this. You know someone this happened to as well.
You're not talking about. I forgot his name.
How'd you forget his name?
I know. Sexy dancing man.
Gray.
There it is.
Yeah.
Listen, Lindsay's been in a box. I feel like
True,
that's why she
true.
forgot.
That was how Gray came to be.
I know I fucked up, Prada.
But
But you should know this was not unprompted.
this is what I needed to know.
The
So I
others,
just heard from him, and I just saw what was at this what that was at the scene, and just from what they were telling me, there wasn't a key.
yeah. The others didn't know. They didn't know where I was going. I made this choice myself because I thought it would protect them as well.
I can understand that. If it means anything, I'm glad that you're okay.
I appreciate it.
Corpse is notoriously elusive.
I assume so, but I have a feeling he'll be around Nicholas for a while.
Interesting.
If it makes you feel any better, he also did this to me when I was mortal.
I'm the one who told you that, remember?
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I've been in a box.
It's okay. We've all had hell of a night. Hell of 2 nights. First the hospital and then this. Which the hospital wasn't your fault. If it helps anything,
I don't know if it does.
you're not on the hook for that.
No, that was a weird woman named Aurora. Demir.
It was also sort of Gideon.
You know, he's been going through a hard time.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you had to set the entire place on fire.
I don't think he meant to. It's his domain.
But he still did it. It was my domain too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It was my domain, and I want to help fix it, and I can't. I'm not allowed.
Why not? Do you need money thrown at it? I can throw money at
No.
shit.
Because Lester decided I am too invested in it, and she put Desdemona on it.
Oh, fuck. Wait. That feels like a conflict of interest.
Why?
Well, because Aurora's creepy.
You mean
She did the
Lasombra?
creepy mom.
She's a Lasombra.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Lasombra in the Sabbat.
No, but
If
like,
anyone knows how to handle them, it's Desdemona, but
okay.
I just don't like her being in our hospital. The sheriff is an important part of the Camarilla.
Yes. Are you bugged? Is that why you're saying it so
I
loudly?
don't know anymore.
Did you take this job because you wanted it or because it was thrust upon you?
It was a little bit of both. I was aiming more for maybe Tremere Primogen if Steve ever wanted to give it up, but this works too.
Steampunk Steve.
Yeah, Steve.
Okay. Yeah.
No, okay. I'll see if we can pin Corpse to Nicholas.
Even without Corpse, does Nicholas's crimes not go unpunished by the cam?
It's not a crime.
He didn't actually do anything.
I will tell you that he put his hand on the stake and helped drive it into my body.
That's something, if we could prove it, but that's something.
I have a box and a stake if you would like it, and a Nokia phone that was given to me. I will give all that shit to you.
Wow. All right.
Just different fingerprints.
Just keep it. Kindred don't have fingerprints. Keep it handy. Don't let anything happen to them. If I need it, I'll come back for it. See what we can do as far as pinning anything on him, but it's going to be tough.
What do I need to do?
Well, you might want to fix the hole in your chest.
Well, thank you. That's so helpful.
So don't go attacking anyone for a minute, okay?
No promises? How about if I just promise not to attack Nicholas for a while?
That would also be helpful.
Or if
Yes.
I do, hopefully it'll be when you guys are around and fucking Corpse can appear and you'd be like, aha! Aha!
Still should not attack him. Still shouldn't attack him. Still a crime to kill another kindred.
I don't care. He ruined my life, and now he's ruining my unlife. If he keeps provoking me, I don't know what I'll fucking do.
Do it smarter. All right, I'll go.
You enjoy this game, don't you, Prada?
I think I've been in it a bit longer than you think I have.
I need a shower. I had a corpse touching me and it was weird.
Oh. Go clean yourself up. Sorry this happened.
It's not your fault.
No, but somebody might think it is. And he kind of glances back to the back of the shop.
He's just mad.
Understandably so. It's yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to try and do anything to keep you from getting on the chopping block, but it was looking really bad there for a minute.
Yes, that's why I decided I needed to talk to you tonight.
I'm glad you did.
You
Okay.
were my second call if Basil didn't answer the phone.
Oh. I feel flattered.
I wasn't sure who, like, Basil was number one. I think Lucian may have been number two, and then you.
You don't have to pretend just because I'm here, Lindsay.
Well, I'm sorry, man. I thought maybe direct line to Cam might help me, but I look like a fucking Chucky doll. I saw myself in the mirror. I don't like it. I'm gonna go.
Go fix yourself. I'll go compile what I need to do and see if we can do something about this. I don't know what we can do, but I think you're off the hook. I'm sorry. Taz losing their shit over there.
Yeah. I walk away. I go upstairs to the bathroom. Take off the rags that are on my shirt.
He gives a nod to Lucian and Victor and says, if you don't need me for anything else, I'm going to head back out.
Sorry for the mess at Kaiser Industries.
Oh God, I don't even want to know yet.
Oh, you will. And
Sure
Yeah.
I will. All right. Have a good night. And he turns and leaves the shop.
While I'm in the shower, I'm gonna try and heal this wound.
Okay, we can take care of that because I
Yeah.
think that is where we're going to end it for tonight.
Thank you everybody for joining us tonight. Thank you for our raids. If you would
Yes.
like to affect the game so that maybe people can get Lindsay out of boxes a little bit quicker, you can donate to Extra Life to get
think we
like
did pretty
re
good.
rolls and things. I love you guys.
Yeah.
Please consider joining our Discord where you can talk theories. What's gonna happen to fucking Nicholas? You can also sometimes see fan art that we persuade people to do. Like
I didn't
Nicholas.
persuade them.
No,
at
no,
all.
I did. It was me. I'll admit it. Join us on all social medias. That's the Nerd Asylum on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Though I haven't updated TikTok.
It's fine.
We'll be back in 2 weeks where I will not look like this anymore.
I hope not.
No, I plan on doing some fabulous makeup. Join us on Thursday
Yeah.
for the return of Thrilling Thursday with Gemini.
Yes.
Yes, we're coming back,
Yes.
guys.
What are you guys playing?
We are gonna try and finish Amnesia.
Yeah, I finally
Hell
caught
yeah.
back up.
Woo!
And then we are going to and then we will see you guys on Friday for Spirit and on Saturday for Avatar. Once again, thank you everybody, and we will see you in 2 weeks.
One more thing, because
Oh,
we
shit.
have a big day tomorrow.
Oh yes.
yes.
Tomorrow.
I
Tomorrow at
apologize.
10 a.m.
Tomorrow.
the Kickstarter for Guildhall Masquerade launches, and yeah, you can
Dating sim.
you can back that and get access to. I put the link in the chat. See, I'm even on top of things now. Look
Thank
at that.
you.
In the chat.
Also,
Hell yeah.
So cool.
not as
Check
soon
it
as
out.
the 14. Joe.
The
What's on the
14th.
14th?
Oh, Homeward.
Homeward, yes.
Homework comes in.
Oh, is it
gonna
the
be
Starfinder game?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. It'll
Hell
it-
yeah.
awesome.
The Starfinder actual play for here in the Nerd Asylum, DM by attempting to DM it by me.
And then
I'm sorry.
I believe it's not this coming Tuesday. I think it's next Tuesday. 2 Tuesdays from now is
What?
the beginning of Cornerstone.
If,
Did I say that
Oh.
right this time? Cornerstone.
it's Cornerstone.
Yes,
yeah,
I got it right.
Cornerstone shop. Or Cornerstone just.
Oh, for the new podcast, right?
Yeah,
No,
and it's
what kind of
a
show?
live show.
Oh,
Live
nice.
show.
Yeah,
It's
on
gonna be
every other
airing on
Tuesday.
Tuesdays.
Awesome.
No, every other Tuesday. Yeah.
So lots of cool stuff happening soon. Be sure you follow that Kickstarter, follow us on the social medias, and until next time, stay nerdy, friends.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.